Hi guys, hi everyone. It's been a while. Okay, hi Sahu. Okay, so right now I don't have any donations yet, so I'll get to the free questions first while others come in. Hi Joshika, hi Alishba, hi Alisa, hi Olive. Yeah, it's been a while. Okay, so let's see. Hi Melapu, hi Kasmu. Hi Q. Okay, Ken, thank you. Okay, so Sahu, with regards to your question, right, on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords over here, right, there's a lot of anxious feelings that he's still feeling and thinking about with regards to the relationship and the situation. I feel like he still does think about you, but with regards to his feelings, right, we have the Hierophant and the Judgment. So with the Hierophant and Judgment over here, I feel like he's trying to like release the past, trying to move on because he doesn't want to be held back by whatever happened in the past already. He doesn't want to keep thinking about the relationship when it's not like when both of you are not coming together. And with the Hierophant over here, right, I feel like he's trying to stay true to his current path. So if like he's more focused on work or if he's focused on like moving on from this relationship, he's trying not to think about like the past, he's trying not to think about coming back to you. Yeah, so with regards to your question, I feel like he still does think about you. To some extent he does miss you, but he's trying to move on from it. He's trying not to think about the relationship anymore. Okay, Sahu, I hope that helps. Oh, hi, Fatumata. No worries. Thank you for donating. Hi, Philomena. Yeah, Sahu. So right now, he still think about you, but I think it's better if you focus on yourself too, because that is what he's doing right now. No problem. Okay. Thank you, Cleo. Okay, give me a moment. So we have Fatumata for 2. Okay, guys. So I'll get to the donations first. So 3 questions will be after the donations. I suddenly forget what I wanted to say. Okay, and then we have one more from China and Philomena. Okay. Yeah, Cleo Fatomata donated slightly earlier. So after hers, I'll do yours, okay? Thank you. Give me a moment, I'm still typing the list. Okay, so Fatomata, Cleo, China, Philomena. Yeah, China, I received a donation. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, Fatomata, let me know what's your question. Thank you for your donation. Okay, yeah, can, no problem. Okay, guys, give me a while because I didn't take my messages cards. I forgot. Okay, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay, hi. I'm so sorry because my webcam, right, it's like on top of a box with all my cards. So I can't take my cards without moving the camera. Okay, so okay, China, thank you. I've got you. No worries. Okay, so Fatimata, I'll start on your question now. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for subscribing, Yolanda. Okay, so Fatoumata, with regards to D, right now it's like he's thinking a lot about like his fears. So he might be afraid that he's not up to your standard. He might be afraid that like after you're like you'll connect even more, then you will realize that maybe he's not good enough for you. And right now it's like I feel like he's thinking a lot about you. The attraction is still there, the wanting to be together is still there, but it's like he's just like, okay, let's just go with the flow, let's see what happens next. Yeah. Yeah, some like suddenly there's this fear that came in because of like how attracted he is towards you. Hi Anthony. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you are the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles shows that he wants to be an ideal partner for you. He wants to show that he knows like what to do, what not to do, and already have all the experiences from his past and can like give you whatever you deserve. So right now, I think what is holding him back is because he's scared that you might realize that he is not the one for you. And yeah, so right now he's just more of like thinking about it and feeling it out. But the attraction is still there. The what's this the wanting a relationship kind of feeling is still there. Have you all like met these few weeks or something? Okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Wands. So with the Five of Pentacles over here, right, it's talking about him like feeling a little left out in the cold. So it's more about him like focusing on the negative, maybe thinking about like, oh, in the past this didn't work out for me, and then like in his past relationship, so what if right now she realized that like I have this flaw about me? So it's more of him like looking at what could not work out instead of like what could work out. Yeah, so maybe right now he's just like, sometimes some people just go through a phase where they suddenly think like, oh, okay, like, what if it doesn't work out? What if this person doesn't want me? So I don't feel like it's something that he's really like consciously like, or keep consciously like constantly thinking about. It's just more of like, maybe like right now, he just suddenly thought that, oh, what if I'm not good enough? Yeah, because with the Queen of Wands over here, he's very attracted to you. He likes your confidence. He likes the way you portray yourself. But the Queen of Wands is also someone who has a lot of admirers, has a lot of suitors, and like people who like want to be with her. So right now, maybe this is what is kind of like triggering his like these thoughts about him, like maybe not being good enough. Oh, yeah. So maybe he thought about like maybe his past relationship when he had those like sexual encounters, then how did the person react, and then he's afraid that he might not be up to your standard. So even if on the surface he may be portraying himself as like someone who's very confident, someone who like can't wait to get into this kind of stuff with you, but it's like this is in his thoughts lah. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the new moon. So with the Wheel of Fortune, right now he's just like going with the flow, seeing what happens, seeing where the conversation goes. He's not really like forcing anything. He's not really like, okay, I want this now. I want this to happen now with you. He's just like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. And with the new moon over here, it's talking about starting a new cycle. So I feel like he anticipates like taking things to the next level with you, but he's not like planning to okay straight on like ask you out straight away already. He's just like going with the flow and like letting the momentum come. Then when it comes, then he'll just like take action. And then you have the Two of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords. So with the Two of Wands over here, there is this anticipation, planning for the future, thinking about what could happen like in the future. And if right now you all are talking about like sexual stuff, right? So maybe he's thinking about how the encounter will be like. But it's more about him still being in his comfort zone, like not really taking the step forward, not really initiating. Or maybe because of like whatever is going on right now, like um if you all haven't met, right? So as in you all haven't met recently, so right now he feels like maybe he should wait till you all meet again before he like comes forward. So with the Four of Swords over here, he's just like leaving things status quo, maybe just like speaking with you, texting you, but not really like taking a step forward to initiate more right now. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, right, with regards to what he wants to say to you, you have I want a family together. So he sees you as someone he can settle down with. He sees you as someone who can be the end goal, be his end all be all. Yeah, so the how do I say it? Like he really wants to like invest in this relationship long term because he sees a lot of potential with you. Hi Chim, you changed your name to Chim Chim. Hello, how have you been? Okay, and then you also have I'm afraid, but I put one clarifying time, clarifying card, right? Then we have I just need a little more time. So I feel like there's this fear of him not being good enough, maybe in bed, if that is the context of what's going on right now. Like I don't feel like it's something that he's really scared, he's holding back, he's running from his emotions. It's not that. It's just more about him like having this insecurity, like what if I'm not good enough? What if like this is what will make the relationship not work out. Yeah, so right now he feels like he need more time to like figure it out and find the best way to come forward towards you. Then you have I'm so attracted to you. So yeah, just now you have the Queen of Wands, right? So he's definitely still very attracted to you. He likes the way you present yourself. He likes the things you like your what's that like the things you think about and the things you talk about. Like he feels like maybe it's very intellectual. He feels like you are very unique and very special compared to others. Oh. Yeah, someone can't wait. Yeah, okay. And then you have I get tongue tied around you. Okay, I feel like he's not really like tongue tied in a way. I feel like the last reading you also had this card, right? So it's like he always feels quite nervous. He always feel like there's something that he wants to say, something more that he wants to say, but he holds back because he doesn't know how to say it properly. Yeah, so it's like I don't feel like he's like tongue tied and like oh my god I don't know what to say. It's more of like what's the right thing to say, like oh my god I'm so nervous, like is this really going to happen between us, that kind of stuff. But I feel like right now there's this sort of like there's something that is like making him feel like what if I'm not good enough. That's why he's a little hesitant to take a step forward, but there are plans to take the step forward. Okay, then let's see what you should know about the relationship moving forward. Yeah, so I don't feel like it's a big issue, like him really like focusing on the negative and being very pessimistic. It's more of like just having this thought, like, what if I'm not good enough? Your first haircut. Oh, I I didn't see your message. Yeah, it's like 12 hours difference. Yeah, no worries, no worries. You don't have to stay. Yeah, I'll have a good rest. Okay, so Fatomata, I asked about what you should know about the relationship moving forward, right? On the bottom of the deck, you have communication. So yeah, I think a lot of texting, a lot of him like trying to express himself a little more. But you mentioned that he's like bad at texting, right? So maybe like right now, this is something that he will be working on moving forward to try to improve it, to try to like cultivate the relationship with you. And then you also have passion. Yeah, so it's like a lot of excitement building up, a lot of passion towards each other. And it's like the relationship won't be boring. It will be constantly like filled with passion. Yeah. Yeah, I think because right now you all haven't really been seeing each other, or because you haven't been going to the bar, right? So it's like maybe right now it's more about texting only, but afterwards when you all meet each other, the passion will start to grow. Oh, but is it because he's like busy with work or something? Or he's just bad with texting in general? Okay, Cleo, got you. Thank you. Oh, okay. So is that why like we had the card about him getting tongue tied around you? So it's more of him like thinking carefully about what he wants to text you before he replies you. Yeah, because it's not that he's not interested. It's not that he's not attracted to you. It's more of him like yeah. Now that you say this, I feel like it might be because he's thinking carefully about what he wants to say. He doesn't want to like make it like a convo killer. He doesn't want to make it seem like he's boring. Oh, like he doesn't really respond so quickly to people. Alishba. Yeah, but I think he'll probably work on it because like there's okay, let's see actually. Before I anyhow say stuff. Yeah, because for your message cards you didn't get the one about like work or money affecting the relationship. So I don't feel like it's because he's like that busy with work or anything. But if you have the tongue tied one, right, and I don't feel like it's really like him like not knowing what to say whenever he sees you. So I think it should probably be because like in the context of the text message. Okay, yeah, Fatumata. So you have the serendipity and then leap of faith in reverse and marriage. You keep getting the marriage card. Yeah, so I feel like he's just like leaving things up to fate. He's not really controlling stuff. He's not really forcefully like making the relationship go a certain way, making things happen between the two of you. Because with leap of faith in reverse over here, I feel like something is still holding him back before he takes the step forward. Maybe because of his the fear that he had just now, like about not being good enough for you, or it might just be him like not feeling like it's the right time yet. But with marriage over here, he definitely sees you as his end goal. He sees you as someone he can settle down with. He sees you as someone that can eventually have a long term future with him. Oh, for the past reading also, right? Yeah, and then just now your message cards, you also had the one about wanting a family together. Yeah, so this person definitely sees you like he's not just playing around, he's not just like being in it because it's here right now. He's just like he really wants this connection. Okay, Fatimata, I hope that helps. So you can let me know what's your second question. Yeah, it's like he's not just like okay, like it's just a fling, it's just a one night thing. He's like this is the person that I want to have a future with. And if that is his mindset, right? It means that he won't play around. He won't just be like talking to you because you're here. No problem. Okay. Okay, so Fatimata, the next time both of you meet, right? Like you all will really put in effort to like talk to each other, spend time with each other, and there will be a lot of passion. So I feel like he will initiate a little more. He will like really express that like he's interested in you through his actions. Yeah, so he won't really hold back that much already, but he will still go a little back and forth. So you might get like hints here and there about like his interest towards you or him wanting more with you. But it's like how to say it's not really like the full 100%. It will probably be like 75. Hi, hi, thank you for joining. Yeah, the free questions will be after donations. Maybe you can check back in later. Thank you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So with the Eight of Pentacles over here, right, the two of you will really be putting in the work to like communicate with each other, spend time with each other, and like maybe think about subjects to talk about and keep the conversation going. Yeah, so it will be a mutual thing. It won't just be one person like putting in effort and the other person like just okay lor, like just responding. Okay, so you're the King of Wands clarified by the Empress. So with the King of Wands over here, right, he will really like initiate a lot. Like you will feel like he's like maybe inching closer towards you, like trying to talk a little more and like make the conversation more like how to say more spicy. And like you feel like he's really like being very confident, like just like okay, I want like you can feel like he's like there's a direction that he wants to head towards. So you see right now, like, you know, just now your question, right? He's still a little like, okay, let's see what happens. Let's just go with the flow. But when he meets you, right, it's like you will feel that he's taking steps forward. He's trying to take things to the next stage. And with the Empress over here, right, he will feel like you are, as usual, he's very attracted to you. And then he likes the way you present yourself. He'll feel like very gorgeous when he sees you, and both of you will be slowly like nurturing the connection together and like growing the attraction towards one another. And then you have strength in reverse clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So with strength in reverse over here, right, I feel like he will not hold back as much as he used to. So it's like they'll reach, like he has reached a certain point where he's like unable to like hold back the passion, and he will slowly show it to you. Because we are the Knight of Pentacles over here, so the thing is, right, he will show it to you, but he will be a little slow in showing it. Yeah, so it's like he will stop holding back, but it's like he wouldn't like straight away like 100% like okay, like let's get together, let's do stuff together. He's more of like okay, let's slowly like test the water, like see like how you react before he like show a little more and see your response to it, which I think it's okay. Like it's not a bad thing, because if if you all meet again and he straight away jump into like something more intimate, it might be a little like it might catch you off guard too. And then you have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Cups over here, right, there will be romantic feelings that grow. You will be able to tell that he's interested in you, like through his actions, but I think you already know. And like there will be this stage where you all are more emotionally expressive, and you will feel like his whole attention is on you. But with the Two of Pentacles over here, there's still a little like back and forth. So maybe if you all meet at the bar, maybe he like his friends like see him and then come and talk to him. You know, that kind of like so called like his attention is not 100% on you. Like he wants it to be on you, but there's still something that keeps him like, okay, I need to do something first before I come back to you. Yeah. Does that make sense? Like how do I say, like maybe like his friends see him, then they'll come and talk to him, so he has to entertain them for a while before he comes back to your conversation. But I don't see him like really like walking away from you and like leaving you like alone by yourself. Yeah, so not bad. Yeah, I think you'll enjoy yourself the next time you meet him. Cause he will really like okay initiate stuff. It's not like him being very passive or anything. Like I feel like the conversation will go and maybe time flies so quickly and you'll just be like, oh, like that's fast. Okay, let's look into his what will be his intentions towards you when he meets you. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have let's go against the norm. I want us to be together, even if it means breaking a few social rules. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any like thing that is limiting both of you from developing the relationship further, or maybe it's just like it doesn't really maybe it doesn't really make sense to like in his perspective it doesn't really make sense to like jump into something so quickly, but he wants it, he wants to be with you. Then I plan on using my charm to win you over. So you had the King of Wands, right? So he'll really initiate, he'll make you see that, okay, like this is the person I want to be with. This is the person who like is able to win me over, and like I don't have eyes for anyone else. Then I'm going to show you that I'm the one you should be with. So when both of you meet again, right, he'll really show you that he can be the partner for you, and like he wants to reach he wants you to reach a stage where like you only have eyes for him and no one else. Then would you mind spending the rest of your life with me? I'm convinced you're the one for me. So yeah, this is really like the marriage card you have been getting in the past reading and the past few readings. Yeah, so he really sees you as the one that he wants to settle down with, the ones that he wants to spend the rest of his life with. Okay, let's pull an oracle for you. Right, it's like it's a it's a plus point. And it comes out in like every single deck. So it's like he definitely does think about it a lot. Okay, so for your advice, right? You have healing heartbreak and allowing appreciation. So this is my heart will love again. And the value of my life increases each time I appreciate everything in it. Yeah, so I feel like this is saying, right, whatever happened in your past, whatever relationship didn't work out, right, don't think about it anymore, because I feel like to some extent, maybe you have healed from it already. You're no longer thinking about past events. You're really like thinking forward, seeing what lies ahead for you and stuff like that. So I feel like this card is just affirming that you're on the right track. And with allowing appreciation, right? Just appreciate whatever is going on for you right now. Even if let's say you all don't get into a relationship so quickly, the way he was like sent into your life, the way he keeps you like motivated, like keeps you anticipating about what could happen next, and feeling like, oh, your love life, like there's a potential partner that can give you exactly what you deserve and what you're looking for. And then that is when things will start to build up, and then you see better things happen for you, not only in the relationship but also in your life. Yeah, like healing isn't like it won't happen so quickly. Like it's really step by step. But even if you're not fully healed, it doesn't mean that you are not ready for a new relationship. Because it takes time, but just as long as you're not using like someone else or another connection to cover up your wounds, then it can happen concurrently. Yeah, so just appreciate whatever is going on for you right now. Then that is when you will manifest like even more better things for yourself. Yeah, so I like the way things are going for you, and like it's really a plus point that the marriage card and like the long term like family cards and all are all coming up for him. Yeah, so hope you all see each other soon and update me when you all meet. Okay, so thank you so much for your donations, Fatimata. Right? No problem, Fatimata. Have a good week ahead. Okay, so next up we have Cleo. Yeah, hi Cleo, thank you for waiting. What happened? What's with this sudden question? Okay, wait, let's see. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is it for Cleo's highest good to give up on YR? Okay, Cleo, it's a yes, but it's a very small yes. I feel like it's not really telling you whether you should give up or not, because that one is still your own free will and what you want to do about it. But like it's a very small yes. It's like it's barely even moving. So we'll see what the cards say, okay? Can you ask reiterating question? Yeah, you can. You can ask anything you want. Hi Sam. What if should okay, let's see. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is it for Cleo's highest good to continue to wait for YR? Okay, I'm getting a small no, but then the thing is, right, I feel like my pendulum doesn't, like in general, whatever questions I ask, right, they usually don't really support like waiting on someone else. Yeah, so it's like, how do I say, like, they don't really want you to wait on him, but it's like, if right now, right, whatever thoughts you have about the connection, whatever thoughts you have about the relationship, it's like negative, right? Then it's for your highest good to give up. But then knowing you, I don't think I don't think you will give up. Yeah, so it's still like up to you. But like for your highest good right now, this is what is being suggested. But it's a very small yes, and then for the second question it was a very small no. Yeah. That is pendulum question. Huh? As in the second question, right? The continue to wait for YR. Okay, can. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will YR and Clue be a couple in the future? It's a small yes, so there's potential. Yeah, but maybe not that quick. Yeah, because you can see the difference, right? When I ask show me yes, like it's a very big yes, right? But then when I ask will YR and Clue be a couple in the future? Yeah, it's a small yes, but it's still a yes. Which I know that you'll take it. Okay, can. Then we'll see what we get from the cards. Oh, you're seeing another guy. Hmm. Okay, so from my cards, right, I'm still seeing a lot of indecisiveness on his end about wanting to come forward, about whether he's ready for this change and all. Only when, right, you're like not caring about him, you're like confident about yourself, and then he starts to realize that okay, he's missing out, he's regretting his actions, then that is where the trigger point will come, where there's a potential for him asking you out. But right now I'm not seeing that he definitely will. It's just more of like I'm just picking up on all his like conflicting thoughts. Yeah. So I think that's why the pendulum was a small yes. So it's like there's potential, but it's really up to him on whether he steps out of this these emotions that he has. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Pentacles. So with the Two of Pentacles over here, right, it's talking about him being very undecided, not really sure about what he wants, not really sure about whether he should come forward, not really sure if he's ready for this. So there's a lot of back and forth that he's going through, and that is why he's unable to take the step forward to really say to you that he wants to be with you, he has feelings for you. Okay, so you have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles over here, right, moving forward, there will be investment into the connection. Like maybe he will start to like try to talk to you. He will start to try to like maybe give in a little to the connection. But with the Page of Pentacles over here, he's still holding back a lot because he doesn't want to do the wrong thing. He's still trying to figure out like what he truly wants in love, what he wants out of this connection, what he wants moving forward. So like you can see the image, right? It's like the person is like studying. He's very amazed by what he's holding. He's very amazed by what he's seeing, but he's not really like wanting to keep it or wanting to do something about it. He's just like observing it. He's just like learning about it. And then you have the Five of Wands clarified by Death. So with the Five of Wands over here, right? He has a lot of conflicting thoughts about like what he wants. Like maybe there are times when he's like, okay, let's pursue her, let's get into this, but he's unsure if he's ready for the change with the Death over here. So he's scared about abrupt changes. He's scared about what this relationship could do to his life. like like basically, like, you know, when you get into a relationship, like your life will suddenly revolve around this person. You have to consider this person before you do anything, that kind of thing. It's not really like he's like so scared of like you, but it's more of like he's afraid that he's not able to handle a new relationship. And then you have the Three of Wands in reverse clarified by the King of Cups. So with the Three of Wands in reverse over here, right, it will reach a stage where you no longer want to wait for him. But with the King of Cups over here, there are still emotions here. And I feel like it's kind of like what you're saying right now. Like you still like him, right? But then you're seeing someone else. So it's more of like you don't really want to wait on him, but there's still this part of you that has emotions for him, but you're trying to take a very um balanced viewpoint. You're not being too led by your heart, and you're not being too led by your head also. So it's like maybe you just observe the situation and see what's gonna happen next. So maybe that's why just now the pendulum, like we were picking up on it better if you don't wait on him and you give up on him, because there's someone else that has a potential with you. But if you keep staying like hung up over someone who's unable to give you what you want, then you won't be seeing like the potential partners around you, or the potential you have with other people around you. Like maybe it won't be that easier because like for the past few months or years you have been like eyeing this guy, you have been waiting on him, but you cannot keep telling yourself that you're not able to, because like it will be a slow process. Or maybe right now this guy that you are seeing, right, you don't like him as much, but there's still a potential that you meet someone else that you like, you know. Yeah, so maybe the one you're seeing right now isn't also the partner for you, but YR is unable to, like as of right now, whatever he's doing, right, he's unable to come forward, he's unable to give you what you want. And how long do you want to keep waiting for someone? Yeah, because I asked, like, because it's very ambiguous. Your ending is like, your ending. Like, your last cards is Three of Wands reversed with the King of Cups. So I asked if he will come forward to pursue you, right? You have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups over here, right, it seems like he will just be like moaning. He'll just be like, oh, okay, like maybe she has moved on. Maybe she doesn't like me anymore. She doesn't want me anymore. Like he will just be sinking in this kind of regretful energy. And what the card is telling you is to stay confident about yourself. Just do whatever makes you feel confident. If this relationship make you feel like you're not good enough, right? Then don't don't stay in it. Don't wait on him. Because like for now, right now, my cards are not showing that there is, yeah, it's just that whatever is after this regret, right? Then okay, let's see whether I can get it. Maybe because it's too far after. Okay, wait ah. Yeah, so only right, only after he regret, he moan about it, he realized what he has lost, right? Then he will come forward to make things happen with you. So we have the Four of Wands and the World. So Four of Wands shows that he wants to build on a stable foundation. He wants to like start to get to know you again and start to work on the connection again in order to reach some sort of completion, some sort of moving on to the next stage with you. But this will only come after he realizes what he has lost. Yeah, but it seems like he needs some sort of trigger because right now, right, like from what I'm seeing, right, it's like he's still like okay talk lor, okay lor, like see how it goes. But he's not really like okay, I really want this. But if let's say he realizes you have moved on, you are just doing your own thing, you don't care about him anymore and he regrets, right? Then that's only where there is potential for him to want something with you. Timeline. I can try to get a rough one, but it might change due to his free will. Just take note. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will YR come forward to pursue Cleo this year? Okay, it's a very small yes, but I feel like it's because it's dependent on you. Like you saw the the most important factor is only when he realizes that you have moved on. So if right you keep showing him that even if you're not like texting him, you're not like expressing much, but maybe he sees the way you present yourself or you're not showing any clear signs that you're no longer interested in him, then he will still think that you're interested in him. So I feel like that is why he's like hesitant. No, as in he's not hesitant. He's like he still feels like you're interested in him. Like it's either his intuition or his just his gut feeling. So that is why he's not reaching the stage where he realized that okay, I can lose her. I really want to be with her. But I feel like don't don't do it in a way where you're making use of the person you're seeing right now. Yeah, because it's not very fair to him also. Right? Yeah, we just said the same thing. Yeah. Hi, Blissful. Okay, I feel like don't intentionally show him that okay, like I'm not interested in you, I have moved on and stuff like that. But just let it happen naturally. Like don't intentionally do this because you want to trigger him, because you might be making it, how do I say, like, when you put too much energy and focus on something happening, then you're like energetically delaying it happening. It's like how, when people want to manifest something, right, they won't, like, they will think about it, but they won't keep thinking about when it's gonna happen, when it's gonna, like, when is it going to happen for me, why is it not happening, and then they're adding a lot of like pressure and stuff to it. But if you just know that it's going to happen, but then you just leave it, right, then that is when it will happen by itself. Yeah, like China said, like, be more mysterious. So, like, you don't have to intentionally show, like, okay, like, hey, I'm meeting this person, like, I'm over you. But it's more of like, let him like suspect it, and then that is when he'll realize that, okay, like, there's a possibility that you're no longer interested in him. Hi, Yellow, welcome. I'm currently on the free readings. No, free readings. I'm currently on the donations. The free readings will be after the donations. Yeah, so if you want, you can check back in later. Does he have feelings? Okay. Okay, can, no problem. Maybe you can come back in about an hour. Yeah. Okay, so Cleo, he does have romantic feelings for you, definitely, with the Two of Cups here. But he's like more conflicted about whether he should move forward towards this, what will happen next. So he's choosing to keep to himself, and he's undecided about where to start. Okay, China, no problem. Okay, Cleo, yeah, I'll do your pendulum question after this. Eh? No, you still have your third question, right? Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. So with the Five of Wands over here, right, there's a lot of internal conflict that he's going through when he thinks about the connection, when he thinks about the relationship. He's not sure about whether he's ready for this. He's not sure about whether this is really like the final connection that he will invest in, and he has time and energy to invest into it. Yeah, so I think because just now your question, you also had the Five of Wands, right? So there's really the thing that is holding him back is really his internal conflict. It's not really about you. It's not really about like external factors. You forgot about your question. Okay, so you have the Two of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. So with the Two of Cups over here, right, definitely he sees you as like his soulmate, someone who is a perfect fit for him, someone who like when both of you were communicating, right, you understood him, you like he didn't need to explain much and you could see where he's coming from. You basically like don't need him to explain like why he's doing such things and stuff like that. So he really sees you as a good match. He really like sees you as the one that can be his partner. And with the Six of Swords over here, right, ever since he met you, right, it's like he's no longer that worried about his love life. Like I feel like maybe in the past, whenever he speaks to other girls, whenever he like connects with other like the opposite gender, right, he's always very worried about like how he's portraying himself, like whether this person is serious about him, whether it's really going to work out. But with you, right, it's like he doesn't have these worries. He feels like he's at ease. He feels like he's comfortable in a connection. And then you have the World clarified by the Four of Cups. So with the World over here, right, he wants to reach a stage where like he has a sense of completion with you. So basically like taking things to the next level and then afterwards taking it to the next level and stuff like that. So he really wants to like accomplish something out of this connection with you. But with the Four of Cups over here, he's keeping it more to himself. He's choosing to settle. He's not choosing to pursue whatever he wants. He's not choosing to express himself. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Cups. So with the Ace of Pentacles over here, right, he does want to invest into the connection, but right now it's like he's not ready. With the Seven of Cups over here, there's a lot of things on his plate. He's undecided about whether he's ready for this connection. He's ready to start investing. So that is why it's not really like you are not really like going forward into anything romantic yet. He's still like letting his thoughts get to him, letting his worries get to him. As in like he's not worried about like the connection not working out. He's just worried about him not being to handle it, him not being able to be a good partner for you. I feel like it's more of like he didn't go through he didn't go through a very good past. Like as in his past relationships, maybe something didn't work out either, where he saw a lot of potential with the person. Yeah, so right now it's like there's a lot of conflicting thoughts. So it's like he feels safe with you, but he also feels unsafe about trusting love. There's a lot of like he likes you, but he's like uncertain about whether this could be a long term thing, like a long term secure relationship. So it's like there's a lot of like this but that, this but that, this but that. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Yeah, with the Seven of Cups over here, right? Oh, I shuffled the cards already. Like you had the Seven of Cups, right? So it's like there's a lot of things that he's undecided about doing right now. So it could also be like right now he's still considering like his family needs him. He doesn't have time for like another person. Yeah, so it's more of like there's a lot of things on his plate right now. Okay, yeah. So on the bottom of the deck, could this be forever? So yeah, it's like right now he may feel like okay, because he also have this feels too good to be true, right? So he may feel like okay, like you are the one that he likes, you are the one that can understand him, you're the one that like right now connects with him on a deeper level. But right now it just seems unreal to him. He's unsure about whether this could be like forever. This could actually last till the end. And maybe in the past he saw someone that had potential with him, but then like maybe the person like ended up hurting him because you also have I'm hurt. Yeah, so maybe like right now he's still healing from it. He's still affected by it. And then the thing is, right, I was pulling one more card for you, and these two cards flew out at the same time. So it's like no and yes. Yeah, so yes is because he does have feelings for you. He does want the connection. He does want something more with you. But no is his internal conflict. So he's like yes, no, yes, no. Yeah, so he's really very conflicted about what he wants out of this connection. And that is why he's not really expressing himself. He's not really showing much. Okay, so I'll go to your third question. So, okay, show me yes, show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Cleo get at least a CGPA of 3.5 for SWK and LMS? Will Cleo get at least CGPA of 3.5 for SWK and LMS? For SWK, LMS. Cleo, is this like two different modules or something? Because I feel like, right, when I say SWK, it was like, okay, yeah, can. Yeah, because when I say SWK, it was like a yes. Then the moment I say LMS, starts to, it starts to like not move. Okay. Will Cleo get at least CGPA of 3.5 for SWK? Will Cleo get at least CGPA of 3.5 for LMS? Okay, Cleo, it's a definite yes for SWK, but LMS it's like no answer. I'll see what I get from the cards, okay? Okay, hi China. I'm on Cleo's last question, then afterwards it's you already. Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Cleo get at least a CGPA of 3.3 for LMS? It's a small yes. But for both, did you like submit stuff already? As in like I feel like there's a chance that you might get 3.5 for LMS because it wasn't a no for 3.5, it was no answer. But like maybe right now, if they're still going through the marking process or if it's like based on bell curve and stuff like that, there's still things that might change. Oh, okay, yeah. So maybe like for SWK you'll be more confident during the exam, but LMS there's still factors that will affect the outcome. Yeah, so like I wasn't getting no, but it was no answer. So it's like it's not fixed yet. So don't feel like okay, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to do badly and stuff like that. And then maybe it's just based on like how much you're going to prepare for it and um like just the marking scheme lor. Okay, so Cleo, yeah, for LMS, it's still quite uncertain. I feel like there will be something that you feel like it's not good enough. So maybe you might miss 3.5 by a bit, or like there's something that will make you feel like it's not what you wanted. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so I feel like overall, right, like while you're preparing for your exams, don't feel like you are like constantly like fighting a battle. You're like trying to fight your way through, and like yeah, cause I don't know. I'm getting like it's a very like tedious journey. Like maybe your course is hard lah. Like I wouldn't know because I'm not taking it. But whatever it is, right, just make sure that if you need help, reach out for help, like from your friends or your classmates, etc., or your lecturers. Don't feel like you are fighting alone. Don't feel like anytime, right, something will happen, something bad will happen, and then you'll mess up everything. I feel like for now, it's leaning more towards a no. Yeah, but it could still change because you haven't taken your exam, right? And it hasn't been marked and all. So there's still a chance for it to change. So maybe right now, if you know that you might not do that well for it, maybe you can put in more effort to like work harder for it or study harder for it. Okay, so for SWK, right, you have the Three of Pentacles clarified by the High Priestess. So with the Three of Pentacles over here, right, I feel like whatever you studied and whatever comes out like during the exam or whatever you have to do for your your past assignments, etc., right, it is exactly the right thing to do. Like you never study the wrong thing. You never like oh yeah, later I'll let you know when I get to LMS. Yeah, so basically whatever you're doing, it's like the correct thing. And with the High Priestess over here, like you intuitively know that like it's the correct thing. Yeah, so it's like you know what you're studying, you know what you're doing, you know that like basically you're on the right track. And then you have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords. So with the Queen of Cups over here, right, clarified by the Six of Swords, I feel like there's no need to worry because like you'll feel like whatever you studied is like the correct thing. So when you walk out of the exam hall, when you finish the exam, right, you won't feel like okay, I could have did this better, I could have studied this. You'll feel like everything is like it's okay. Okay, but for LMS, right, you have the Star clarified by the Four of Cups. So with the Star over here, right, there's this energy of you like hoping for something more, like really wanting to reach like a certain stage, but it's like it's not. I just feel like there's something that wouldn't hit your expectations with regards to this module. Yeah, but like I said, right, if you really know that this will be your weaker module, right, then if you put in more effort, these things are not set in stone, so there's a chance for it to change. Yeah, because with the Star clarified by the Four of Cups, it seems like whatever you're getting, like as of right now, like how things are going, right, it won't be up to your standard. You'll feel very dissatisfied. You feel like you could have done better, you could have achieved better. And then you have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Tower. So with the Eight of Cups over here, right, you feel like you want to like walk away from everything because like with the Tower over here, you feel like you are like trying to hold the foundations, trying to keep everything from falling apart, but you just feel very exhausted. You feel like you are not like reaching the standards that you want to. Yeah, but once again, right, because you haven't taken the exam, so maybe if you put in more effort or you like really try to see like the past exams what they test about and like like basically like try to put in more effort into this module, then there's a possibility of it changing. Yeah, but right now it's more towards a no. Oh, but just now you asked 3.3 was a small yes. Isn't 3.2 like lower? Okay. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Will Cleo get minimum 3.2 for LMS? Yeah, it's a yes. But just now for 3.3 was a yes also. Yeah, so maybe like, I don't know what's the module, so I can't really advise you on it. But you know, like, if you really know there's a chance that you might not hit your target of 3.5, then just put in more effort into it. Because it's not set in stone. It's not saying like you will definitely like not hit your target and stuff. Okay. And no worries, no worries. Don't have to pay. Okay, then your last one. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is YR the one for Clue? Okay, Clue, it's not moving at all. Do you want to like rephrase your question? Because there isn't really like the one for you. You know, like the cards won't tell you that okay, this person is the one you will marry, the one that you will settle down with. It's just like maybe there's potential or there's a higher possibility of that person being the one. Yeah, so you want to change it a bit or something? Okay, can. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Is YR going to be Cleo's future husband? Is YR going to be Cleo's future husband? Cleo is a maybe. Yeah, so like your past few questions, so there is potential, but it's dependent on how willing you are to wait for him and when he can overcome his internal conflict and come forward towards you. Okay, Cleo, I hope that helps. Yeah, so with regards to him, I think you kind of need to think about how willing you are to wait for him. Like don't wait on him, but then if it's affecting you, right, then it's no good. Yeah, and with regards to your exam, right, don't worry about it. Just study harder for it if you know that this might be your weaker point. Okay? No problem. Yeah, I think it's better. Don't let it affect you because you might be like, okay, I won't do well. Then it might affect the way of studying for it. Okay, hi China. Thank you for waiting. Um, okay, give me a moment. Let me update something first. Hi, Peace. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, all the best. But don't study until you forget about the other module also. Yeah, I don't feel like it's as in right now it's more towards a no, but it's not really saying like you'll definitely be disappointed. Yeah, it's just that you might miss by a bit. And if a bit, right, you can still study and overcome it. Yeah, correct. Oh, a lot that happened. Okay, let's see. Okay, so China right now, right? Do you all like have some argument? Like you mentioned nothing good happened, right? Like was there like some argument? Because it seems like right now, for Tay, she's like she or he, is like trying to keep a more like logical viewpoint with regards to the whole situation. Yeah, she wants to invest, she wants to work on the connection, but it's like there's something that she's hoping for that she feels like she can't be honest about with regards to you. Yeah, it's like she wants to work on the connection, she wants to like come to some sort of like consensus with you, but there's something that she wants in the connection. She feels like she's unable to voice it out, she's unable to be honest about it because of maybe the way you react, or she feels like both of you are not on the same page. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's like I think on some level she also wants to stand her ground and like not give in. like, so then both ends is like both of you, like no one is really like taking the step back. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords right now, right, while you are being cool and logical, I feel like on her end, she's also trying not to be too emotional about it. She's trying to see things logically. She's trying not to bring her emotions into the picture and just like seeing things as it is. So not really like being too emotionally invested or putting her emotions into the whole situation. Maybe because of the arguments you all had, right? So she's not really like being too lovey-dovey already. She's more of like taking this logical approach and putting certain boundaries in order to protect herself in a way. Yeah, but there's this like wanting to work on the connection though. Like there's this part of her that wants to work on the connection. So maybe right now she finds it hard to communicate. She may find it hard to like try to let you see her point of view and like talk things out. Yeah, because you have the Seven of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups. So with the Seven of Swords over here, right now she feels like whatever she's doing, right, she has to like tiptoe around. She can't be honest about like how she's feeling, what she wants with the Nine of Cups over here. There's something that she wants out of this connection. There's something that she wants to like resolve. But right now she feels like she's unable to be honest about it. It might lead to even more conflict. It might lead to even more like disagreements. Yeah, correct. It's like both of you, like no one is giving in. But okay, I'm not saying that it's wrong. It's just that because I wouldn't know the extent of your arguments, but whatever it is right now, the way she's dealing with it is also the same way that you are dealing with it. Yeah, yellow. Thanks, Anthony. Okay, then you have the new moon clarified by the Nine of Wands. So with the new moon over here, right now she's trying to heal from whatever has happened. Maybe like some harsh words were said or some um even if you feel like you weren't that harsh about it, maybe she took it in a wrong way, and that is why it led to even more conflict and stuff. So with the Nine of Wands over here, right now she feels like she have to like stand her ground. She feels like there's like she feels like she's fighting for her own opinion. She feels like she's quite exhausted by everything and she's like not willing to open up. Yeah, so I think whatever you're feeling towards her right now and the whole situation, she's also feeling the same way about it. But you're the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Three of Pentacles. So deep inside, right, actually she still wants to work on the connection. She still wants to put in the effort, try to understand each other's point of view, try to talk things out and reach some sort of middle ground. But right now she might find it hard to express herself. She might find it like very exhausting. She may find it like hard to let you see like what she's trying to say. And it's also hard for her to see where you're coming from. Yeah, but she's not giving up entirely. It's just that right now maybe she finds it hard to like um communicate her desires in a way that doesn't result in an argument. Okay, we'll see what she wants to say to you. Then we'll look into advice for you with regards to the the situation with her. Oh, is it because of like the arguments that's why you friend zone her? Or was the friend zone the part that triggered the arguments? okay. Yeah, so maybe she finds it hard to like reach out to you because on her end she also doesn't really want to give in. And yeah, so that's why you're the Seven of Swords clarified by the Nine of Cups. So it's like there's still this wish that she wants something more with you, but she feels like she cannot be honest about it because like you may not be receptive about it since you have friends on her. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, I've blocked my feelings. So yeah, just now you had the King of Swords, right? So she really like put up certain boundaries in order to like protect herself, in order not to get too emotionally involved moving forward. She's trying not to feel, she's trying not to think about the emotions she has for you. Then there's something you're not telling me. So yeah, I don't know if this is something that was an argument topic, or maybe right now she just feels like you are hiding something from her or you're not being honest about something. That's why it's hard for her to be honest about it too. Yeah, so maybe she feels like it's hard to trust the connection right now because of whatever has happened. And will others accept us? Yeah, I was there like some disagreement because like of other people's opinions or something like that. Oh, did she tell you that, or are you just like saying it? Yeah, because I remember the last reading you had, right? It's like there's a lot of love and emotions that she has for you, and this is something that it's not like there's an argument, then you straight away like, okay, I've gotten over you, I don't like you anymore. Yeah, so I feel like the emotions are still there. It's just that right now, because of the circumstances, because of what happened. Oh, okay, yeah. So there's something you're not telling her. Like this card, right? Is really her like still feeling like she cannot trust the situation. Yeah. Also, that's why she feels like she's tiptoeing around because there's a lot of suspicion that she has. Oh, but what was your response? Like, did you like assure her that you're not, or did you like get angry because she was accusing you? Oh, so like, did she have a third party because she thought you were talking to someone else? Or was it like before that? Because she kind of still wants to work on the connection, but it's like there's a lot of things that she feels like she still have to fight for. She feels like she still have to stand her ground against. Okay, let's see. Show me yes. Show me no. Do you want to answer me today? Thank you. Does Tay still have romantic feelings towards China? Okay, China is a small yes. I feel like the feelings are still there, but because of what happened, right, she might feel a bit like maybe I don't want this anymore, that kind of thoughts. That's why it's like, it's not like the feelings are completely faded or completely gone, but there's this part of her that feel like maybe things won't work out already. Okay, let's see what's your advice. Hi Brianna. Free readings, I'll be doing like probably 2 or 3 later. Yeah, then I gotta head off already. Okay, so China, for your advice, you have the eudaimonia. Yeah, so the crystal here is the malachite, I think. Yeah, so this is actually a stone of transformation, and it's a highly protective stone. It creates a strong barrier around you and absorbs unwanted negative entities and energies. It can bring old emotions and past traumas to the surface to be dealt with, and thus promote deep healing and positive transformations. Yeah, I feel like your advice, right, is that if let's say she's bringing a lot of negative energy into your life, a lot of negative thoughts, and a lot of triggering emotions, right? Maybe right now is the time to try to release the connection and see and heal from it and see what transformation comes for you. Yeah, because like you mentioned, right, she refuses to change. And if this continues, no matter how much emotions she have for you, no matter how much love she have for you, it doesn't it doesn't justify that you keep waiting for her, you keep like forgiving her for whatever she has been doing. No problem. I hope that helped. Yeah, so if she has done it in all her past relationships, right, then right now don't don't get too involved till you hurt yourself because of what she has done. Okay, thank you for your donation, China. Okay, so next up we have Philomena. Hi Philomena, thank you for waiting. Let me know what's your question. Thank you. Okay, let's see. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a while, right? I think. Okay, so Philomena, I don't think that, like, as of right now, right? I don't know how recent you all started talking, but from what we're picking up on, like, within the next few months, I'm not really seeing like you all like get into anything like committed or like a relationship. Yeah, it's like there's attraction here, there are romantic feelings, there is flirting, but it's either like he will still be very independent, he doesn't want to commit himself, or like basically he feels like you are very independent, you are very like secure by yourself, so he doesn't really want to pursue this connection. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So with the Knight of Swords in reverse over here, right, there is this hesitancy to move things forward, So it's like he's unclear about the goal that he wants with you. He's unclear about the direction where things are headed towards. It's more of just like, okay, let's see what happens. Like, just communicate, just like see what happens. So like, there's not really like, okay, I want to pursue her. I want a relationship, and then he heads towards that direction. So right now it's like he's unclear. He's not sure about how things are. Yeah, but also depends on how recent you all started talking. Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups over here, definitely there will be emotions growing. He will feel more and more attracted to you. Like the more you all communicate, the more he feels like, okay, I'm starting to feel more for you, and I'm starting to like want something more with you. But with the Four of Pentacles over here, right, he will keep these emotions to himself. He won't really express it. He may show it in like the way he flirt, but he won't really say like, okay, like I'm starting to like you more. Why don't we like date? Why don't we hang out? That kind of stuff. It's more of him just like, okay, let's keep this to myself. Let's not express it. Let's not like let her know like how I feel. And then you have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Wands. So with the Six of Pentacles over here, like definitely there will be exchange of conversation. He will slowly invest. He will put in effort. You will feel like it's not a one-way street. He's also like putting in effort to grow the connection. But clarifying it, we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is more of like a flirting kind of energy. So it's not really about him like taking action to pursue you, taking action to pursue more. It's more about him like just maybe flirting, maybe having some banter, and not really getting more than that. Yeah, so there is attraction, there are feelings there, but we have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Empress. So with the Nine of Pentacles over here, right, eventually both of you will still be independently doing your own thing, really like just focusing on your own life, just having this conversation like as something that like, okay, when something happened, then why don't I just tell him, and then that's about it. Yeah, because with the Empress over here, the two of you will just be doing your own thing, really just like focusing on your own life and not really like coming together to work on something together. Yeah, but it's really dependent on how fresh this is. Because if it's like maybe a month thing or like a very recent thing, right, there's still needs time before like he wants to pursue something more with you. Yeah, for now, what we're picking up on is just like flirting. Okay, let me see if it's like he will he will ever take action to pursue something more. Yeah, correct. So if it's very fresh, right now it's like his mindset is still not like, okay, I want something more with you. It's more of just like, let's see how it goes. Let's just continue talking. Yeah, but right now, whatever it is, like the way both of your energies are heading towards, it's just flirting. Yeah, but maybe because it still needs more time before it develops. Oh, wow, you're traveling. Okay. Wait, let me ask. I'll check if like maybe in the near future whether there's a possibility of him pursuing something more with you. Hi, Aditi. Oh, yeah, a week is very fresh. Yeah, so right now he doesn't have like strong feelings yet to want to pursue anything more. So right now, whatever we're picking up on is on the existing energies, right? So it wouldn't like it wouldn't develop that fast yet. Yeah, because right now I asked if he would take action to pursue more, right? We have the High Priest, which is the Hierophant, and the Hermit. Yeah, I don't know why when I saw these cards, I was getting the idea that he might be quite shy in terms of love. Yeah. So it seems like he will stay more like true to his path, so he won't really take the step forward to like get more until he's certain that this is what he wants. So there's a lot of thinking that he will still be going through. There's a lot of introspection that he's still going through before he sees whether he wants something more with you. Yeah. So maybe right, maybe after you ended your travel and then you all start meeting, like you meet a few dates, then maybe you can check back in about like the potential. Because right now everything is still quite like undeveloped. It's just like interest or flirting lor. Yeah. So maybe just wait till like you all meet and then like meet maybe twice or thrice, then you can check back in. Yeah, because right now I'm not really seeing like something more than flirting. Yeah. But like you mentioned, right, it's very fresh, so that's why. Yeah, I can then just meet and then see how it goes. And you don't have to like straight away get a reading after your meet. Like you just like feel it out yourself, feel what you feel towards him. And then if you really feel like okay, I'm starting to like this person a lot, I'm starting to want something more, then maybe you can check whether there's a potential for things to grow. Yeah, but it's okay. I'm not really seeing like anything bad. Like it's not like he's a heartbreaker. He just wants to like talk to you. It's just that right now wherever things are developing towards, it's just like more of flirting. But the romantic feelings will grow. Okay, let's see what he wants to say to you. Oh my god, hi Heather. I was like, Gypsy so? You changed your name. Right? I've been so busy with work. How are you, Heather? I missed you. Oh my god, we said the same thing. Yeah, Aditi, but probably like three to five questions only, cause I got the head off. How's Moon? Have you been modding for her? Yeah, I've been okay. Just very busy with work. Okay, so Philomena, I feel like maybe because right now you all haven't met and because everything is very fresh, right? So right now it's like there's this desire to want more with you, but he may feel like it's not the right time yet or he's unsure about it because like you all haven't met. Yeah. So on the bottom of the deck, the timing is off, but I want you. So right now, I feel like he anticipates like meeting you. He anticipates like, oh, how will the date be like, or what will happen when both of you see each other. But maybe right now, because you're traveling, he feels like, okay, it's not the right time yet. As in, like the time isn't here yet for you to meet each other. Oh yeah, Heather, thank you for dropping by. And then you have maybe. So yeah, because of the conversation and stuff, he's saying like, okay, maybe there's potential, but he's still unsure. And once again, it's because it just both of you just started talking, right? So it's like it's not very certain yet about where things are headed towards. Then no, not right now. But I feel like this is him talking to himself. Like him wanting to like meet you or wanting more with you, and then he's telling himself, no, no, not yet, not yet, because you're not back yet. Then I don't know how to say it. So yeah, I feel like on some levels he does want to see where things can grow towards, but he doesn't know how to express it because after all you all just started speaking only. Yeah, so just like wait till you meet him and see what happens, and then also see what you feel towards him when you see him. Like don't worry too much about what's going to happen now. Just enjoy your travel. Okay, let's see what you should know about the connection. Okay, so you have family and differences. Yeah, so with family over here, I feel like both of you are like very understanding towards each other. You're like moving forward, right? You will lend each other a listening ear. You will be there for one another. And it's like it's a very safe zone to talk to each other. But with differences over here, right, just take note that there may be some differences that um you may realize when you meet him or like the more you talk to him. And I don't think it's a big difference because a big difference. It's a big issue because like it's common to actually have a difference compared to your partner. But just make sure that it's something that you all can talk out, it's something that you can both of you can compromise and work on together. Oh, is the age gap very big? Hi Zik. Yep, I'm doing 3 questions after the donations, but I'm doing 3 to 5 only. Yeah, but just take things slow. I don't feel like age gap will be an issue if let's say you all really have feelings for each other and stuff. Maybe this is something that he might be hesitant about initially, but like it can be overcome if the emotions are genuine. Okay, Philomena, I hope that helped. Yeah, so just take things slow. Like right now it's still very fresh, so don't worry too much about oh, am I going to like be with him or stuff like that. Just take things slow. If let's say you all really don't work out in the romantic way, right? Then you all can be good friends too. Yeah, and I think right now maybe it's a little too fast for you to think about like to know whether you really have feelings for him, or it's just because like it's someone new in your life and like you're kind of like excited and like there's just like some sort of like thrill about what could happen next with him. Okay, then let me know what's your second question. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Philomena, I feel like maybe towards the like initially at the start, right, of summer, like that whole period, there might be some stagnancy in your life, and like you may feel a little like there's a lot of things that you have to handle, a lot of things that you have to deal with, and a lot of responsibilities that you have. But towards the end, right, there will be some changes that will actually help you see what you want to do moving forward, and um, what you want to commit to. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. So the King of Wands shows that this period, right, is really for you to plan, to strategize, like see what you actually really want to do, like truly from your heart, what you want to do, and not just doing because of like what other people are doing or what other people are saying. Yeah, so I'm seeing some stagnancy and some like anxiety at the start. Maybe because you're trying to do something or trying to like start something like maybe for your work or maybe because of your love life and it's not really moving and you might be a little like why is it still so stagnant, but afterwards there will be changes happening for you. Okay, so you have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Swords. So with the Seven of Pentacles over here, right? Initially, like in the first few months of summer or the first few weeks, you'll just be like waiting, just planting seeds, investing into things that you want to invest to, and thinking about what you want to do. But clarifying it with the Nine of Swords, so just take note that you might feel a little stressed because of the stagnancy. You might feel a little like, oh, like, am I even doing it right? Because nothing is happening for me. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's like whether you're going to start something in your career or like it might also be because of your love life. Like because of some stagnancy, you'll just be filled with a lot of anxiety and worries. And then you have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, with the Ten of Wands over here, right, there's a lot of like responsibilities that you'll be carrying like midway through, like maybe like you'll take on certain projects, or there's like basically there's a lot of things on your plate and you feel like you're just like, okay, I need to handle this, I need to handle that. So with the Wheel of Fortune over here, you just try to like go with the flow, like you won't feel that worried anymore. You just feel like, okay, I'll just take whatever I have, I'll just do my best and see what's gonna happen next. And then you have the Death clarified by the Four of Wands. So with Death, right, I think towards the end of summer, right, you'll be starting like a new chapter. So maybe whatever you have been working on, you'll start seeing the fruits of your labor. You'll start seeing changes happening for you. And then that is when, right, you can start to recommit to what you're actually wanting to pursue, what you actually want to do moving forward, and stuff like that. Yeah, so I think there isn't really much like highlights like throughout summer. At the start it's quite stagnant and then you'll just feel very busy, you'll just feel very caught up with a lot of things. But towards the end, you start to see clearly about which direction you're headed towards and what you want to do moving forward. Yeah, so you won't really just be committing to something because other people say so or the situation just forces you to do so. Okay, let's see what you get from the I can't decide which one I want. Okay. Let's see what oracle you get as your advice this summer. Yeah, Heather, and you know the sides, right? It's like actually I don't think you can see it now. It's like it has the rainbow gilding. I don't know if you can see. You can't see. Can't see. But yeah, it's like rainbow colored. Actually rainbow colored. It's like rainbowish. Okay, I like this. Okay, so Philomena, for your oracle advice for whatever is happening for you this summer, you have trust, there is trust, and transition. Yeah, so I feel like this is saying, right, like basically, because just now you had the death, right? So there will be changes that will happen for you, but maybe initially it's like it's very stagnant, you just feel very busy, you're just very unsure about like what's gonna happen for you. Are you even doing things right? Are you even like um doing the right thing for yourself, or like is it even going to happen for you? But what this is saying, right, is to trust the process, because we transition over here, things will change for you. You will go through a phase where like your life is different from how it is right now, and you'll be on the path, on the route towards what you're working on. But what you have to do is to trust that things are working out well for you. Don't don't doubt it. Just because you don't see changes doesn't mean that nothing is happening in the background. Yep, so just trust. Yeah, because at the start, maybe things are very stagnant, and because like you just feel like you're very busy with everything, then you might feel quite exhausted. You might feel like you don't really, you're unsure about where things are headed towards. But if you trust it, if you just let it happen naturally, then you start to see the changes that you are waiting for. Okay, Philomena, I hope that helps. Yeah, thank you so much for your donations. Yeah, so just take note that don't let your anxiety or don't let your responsibilities or burdens like affect you too much like at the start of summer, because if you just stay on track, if you just do whatever you've been doing, then you'll start to see changes that happen for you. Okay, so I'll get to the free readings. I'll only do five random pick, then afterwards I will I gotta head off. Okay, so we have Melody. Okay, so Melody, with regards to Max, right now, I don't think he's thinking much about you or the connection. Yeah, what's your relationship status with this person? Yeah, because with the Four of Swords over here, right, it's like he's just like keeping things on pause, not really thinking much about stuff, not really worrying about stuff. Like maybe he's just doing his own things, just like not thinking about things that makes him worried. And then you have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so with the Seven of Swords over here, he's not really being honest with his like okay, so there's a what's that called? There's a I forget that word. There's a long distance between both of you. Like there's distance between both of you. Okay, yeah. So makes sense. So with the Seven of Swords over here, right? I feel like he does desire to like um meet you. He does desire to like maybe like see you and stuff, but because of how things are, right? So right now it's like he cannot be completely honest with his feelings. He cannot like tell himself that okay, I want to meet you, and then like he just book an air ticket and go and find you. Yeah, so I think that's why we had the Four of Swords. So he's not really thinking much about the connection, because maybe when he thinks about you, he wants to see you, he wants to like find you. Yeah, and then with the Five of Pentacles over here, right now he's feeling quite alone. He may be missing you, he may be feeling like he wants to like he can't wait for the next time he sees you again. No problem. I hope that helped. Okay, so next we have Aditi. Aditi, I'm getting a no. Yeah, it seems like he might be worried about something they say, or it's like he's not ready to hear what they have to say if he tells them about it. Yeah, but this is just his current energy, so he might like if he thinks through and if he decide that he really wants this, right, he might change his mind. But right now, I'm not seeing him wanting to tell them. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck you have the Ten of Swords. So yeah, Ten of Swords shows that he has this fear of like things ending. He has the fear of like the worst. Like he's just like preparing for like, oh, if I tell them, what will happen? Will things end? Will it not work out? Etc. Etc. So right now it's like I'm not really seeing that he will. Yeah, so you have the Tower and the Justice in reverse. So with the Tower over here, right, he's like just holding on to the foundations of like whatever he has right now. So he's afraid of like how they will respond. He's afraid of the changes that will happen, how they will start seeing like his life, how they will like put in their input into whatever is going on. So with Justice in reverse over here, right, he's not really he's not really doing the right thing. He's just like running away from it right now because he's afraid of how they will respond. He's afraid of like what will happen if he tells them about it. Yeah, so maybe if you want, you can like check with him about like what is holding him back, and maybe try to talk things out. Maybe he'll start to see a way out of it. Okay, Aditi, I hope that helps. Okay, then we have this four. Oh, okay, so blissful, you have momentum and expansion. Okay, wait, let me see the message. Okay, so for momentum, keep moving forward. Small small steps towards a goal are just as important as large bounds. Momentum is somewhat like a snowball effect, in that over time, the energetic flow of multiple small actions will build, and build perhaps under the surface or in plain sight. Maintain a deep-seated trust that your actions combined with the universe's attraction power are propelling you towards your goals. No matter what stage you are in your journey, find reasons to keep progressing rather than finding reasons to quit. You never know how close you may be to that next big forward surge. And then you also have the expansion. In order to experience expansion, you must experience growing pain, letting go of your ego and attachment. If you cannot let go of this, you will not be able to make space to level up. The North Node represents what you need to explore in order to evolve, grow, and expand. By learning from your past experiences and your developed skills from the South Node, you can continue your work on the expansion in the North Node. Okay, so I feel like this is saying, right, like right now things are changing for you, or whatever you're working on, right, things are picking up momentum. So don't feel like, okay, why are things so slow, or don't feel like I'm putting in effort but it's not happening for me, because like, you know how like when you cycle then it's like the speed will slowly pick up, right? So same for you, whatever you're working on, whatever goals you have, so just like trust trust that like things are slowly changing for you, and it might require you to like face some sort of like some side of you that you may feel very uncomfortable with, like maybe you don't really like this process, you don't really like what you're going through right now, but you have to go through it in order for things to change for you. And then yeah, and then here over here, right, you also have pyrite. So pyrite is actually the crystal of like to attract wealth and abundance. So I feel like overall it's saying like abundance is coming for you, but you just have to go through something difficult first and the slow process first before things start to change for you. No problem. Thank you. Okay, so um next we have Brianna. Okay, so Brianna, I feel like he's confused about what he really wants. He's afraid to fully invest into something. Yeah, I think overall, I think not only you, like with regards to any other relationship he have, right? He's scared to put his 100%. And so that's why he just like, okay, I'll just invest a bit. So at least even if things don't work out, I'm not fully invested into it. Yeah, so on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups shows that he does have romantic feelings for you. Like, because both of you have a shared past, right? So he does feel like it's like he feels the connection with you. He still feel like he misses the past with you. He enjoys the time he spent with you. But you have the moon and the page of swords. So with the moon over here right now, he's still very confused about his emotions. He's not sure whether he wants this or he wants that. And like, let's say if he decides that he wants to marry you, and then he'll suddenly be uncertain. What if I'm making the wrong choice? What if this is not what I really want? So yeah, he's like confused about what he wants. He hasn't really sorted out his thoughts. And with the page of swords over here, he's not ready to fully invest. So even if he takes steps towards you, right, he's like taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back. He's not fully like 100% saying like, okay, I want to marry you. I want to commit to you forever. He's uncertain about whether it's the right choice to make. And that's why he's not making the decision to marry you. Okay, Brianna, I hope that helps. Okay, and then we have Yolanda. Okay, this will be the last question, then I'll head off already. For those that I didn't get to read for, right, you all can catch me on my next live. Or if you want, you all can just message me on Insta. Answer you within 2 days. No problem, Brianna. Okay, so Yolanda, I feel like yes, there's a potential suitor that you might meet, but he wouldn't be up to your expectations. Like you won't like him or you wouldn't want to be with him. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck we have the lovers, right? So the lover shows that the connection will be there. Like he will like you a lot, he will want to have something more with you, he will want to form this relationship with you. But you have the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. So Five of Cups usually talks about disappointment, talks about you feeling like this is not what you want, this is not what you are looking for. So maybe like when you start to evaluate or you start to talk to him or you see the way he is, you realize that actually you don't really like him or he's not really suitable for you. Yeah, so there's a chance that there's someone coming forward, but he's not really the kind of guy or the kind of partner you are looking for. Yeah, so maybe just be patient and don't settle for someone that you don't like. Okay, so that's all already. I gotta head off already. Thank you so much for joining me today. I should be on again next week. Actually, this weekend. Yeah, so see you all then. Bye, guys. No problem.